certified. Go check the list.
Yo, 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 we are back. This is Stay to the Point Radio on WFPS 98.1, and I am your host, Saya Wave.
Am I supposed to understand that?
Yes, the host, Sherry.
Sherry, don't call it me that, but
Yeah,
Sherry, you can go there. Not
Sherry,
Sherry Blackberry, just Sherry.
Sherry, just Sherry, aka Reese, aka Got Milk.
Yeah,
Um,
drop the got milk now.
okay. Anywho, yes, she is back, guys. The beautiful Sherry is back. She is here to stay. You gonna see Sherry almost hopefully every Saturday. We gonna try to be consistent with this one every 7:30 Eastern time. If you're in the West Coast, you already know. I don't know what side you're on. You could be 3 hours behind, but just know it's 7:30 Eastern time. So whatever time that is on your side. We will be on Facebook Live, but I'm trying to get everybody to YouTube Live soon. So I don't know how long we're going to be holding on to Facebook. Because Facebook is broadband wise, I don't know what it is, man. It just kind of stutters too much. It freezes us up a little bit too much. Notice YouTube is a little bit more consistent. So we might just stick with just YouTube. So if y'all have not yet subscribed, make sure you're subscribed to Stay to the Point Radio. Search for us. I'll put the link in the comment section. And make sure y'all subscribe and hit that alert button anytime we drop a live video or even just drop a video. You will get alerted and you click on it and enjoy. All right. Make sure you join us too. You could text whatever. Soon we're gonna be having a call button real soon, so we could go ahead and take calls.
That'll be fun.
Yes, we will be doing that very soon. I think in the next week or two. Looking into that. And some other things are coming up as well, preparing for the show. So we here. Sherry, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I am great. I'm happy. I'm super happy. I'm not going to talk about it right now. I am going to mention it, but I'm not going to talk about it. Right
Okay.
now, AD is going to the Lakers. It's breaking news. It broke news an hour ago that AD is coming to the Lakers. Did they give too much for it? We'll answer that at the end of the show.
I'm sure they did.
See, but again, you know what I'm saying? And I am talking to a Laker fan in Sherry, so we definitely
I'm
want her intake.
so happy about that. We have been talking about this for a minute, though, right?
Yes, we have. We really, really have. So, and I also, and I'm not here for the I told you so, okay? But I did post that he was guaranteed to get signed to the Lakers. Well, not signed, but traded to the Lakers in a few days. I have a post up there 2 days ago. By the way, those is a few days. Few days are considered 2 days, and boom, there you go. You have it. Congratulations. You're welcome. I am the
It was
Puerto
trending.
Rican Nostradamus, huh?
It was trending already when you posted
No,
that.
no, 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 no. No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
It was always
Okay.
trending, but it's always been rumored. It had been trending since last year. Okay? So I ain't trying to hear that. All right. Anyways, I post that because there's my reasons. And again, see, you caused this to be conversation now. I don't want to have a conversation about this right now. We'll talk about that later. Okay? All right. Anyways, so we got some topics for y'all. There's a lot of stuff. Again, I'm sorry that we missed y'all last week. I wasn't feeling too well. I have, since I was a kid, I've been having like ear infections, left and right. And a lot of times my ears are very, very sensitive, and I kind of get off balance at times. And I had those days when I was completely off balance that Saturday, I think it was, or Sunday. We were supposed to do it Sunday. So I just wasn't feeling it. I felt bad. So what we here, and we're gonna talk. So should we get to the man caves off bat?
No, we can go through the other stuff.
All right, we
It's up
got
to you.
news came out. Two things. Our favorite rapper, Nas, had came out with a children's book, which is really, really dope. I really want to throw a shout out. I wish I had the clap in here, but I really want to throw a shout out to Nas. He came out with a children's book, which should be coming out really, really soon. I'm gonna bring out some dates very in a second, and also the Lost Tape too. And so I was like, when I seen the commercial and I seen the little skit on Instagram that he came out, he got. I don't know if you've seen it. He's like literally like standing there with his like in a full point like he's standing on top of something like a snow or some type of stuff, and he's holding a tape like it's a tape that's been underneath the ground for over 100 years, and it says lost tape, and it's all cracked. It looked like rock. It looked like a rock. I don't know what it is. I don't know what type of promotion. It was like a skit. It was really dope though, and Nas looked really uncomfortable doing it, but whatever. Um, he did. He looked uncomfortable, but because it's just not him. This generation is not. Z, where you going? My dog over here about to walk out the door. Anyways, Nas came out with this Lost Tape is about to come out. I'm thinking this is the tape that Kanye kind of put on hold because of his production and he kind of brainwashed Nas to come out with that. I'm not so happy about the CD that he came out with last with Kanye, all that production that he did. I think these are the songs that were supposed to be on that album, the Lost Tape. And I'm excited to hearing it. I remember the first Lost Tape because Blazing 50 was on there, and that was one of my favorite songs. Yo, I played that multiple times. I still got that on my playlist on my Spotify to this day. I'm just excited to hear some Nas. Obviously, he's a very successful businessman, which is fantastic. He's doing other things than music. But just to hear a pioneer, a veteran, a legend, to still be doing great music to this day, I definitely want to shout out Nas. Look forward to that Lost Tape. I don't know how you feel about it, Sherry. I don't know if you heard his last album. Have you heard it?
I heard some of it. Nas is like still like one of those, people like I'll listen to any rapper that Nas backs just because of Nas.
That
Like
cosign.
any rapper that Nas is giving cred to, I'm like, that's like immediate validation to me, and I'm just like, I gotta listen to him to see, And I'm usually never disappointed. Um, but yeah, dude is dope. He's always been dope to me.
Yeah,
That's gay.
yeah. And again, like I heard, it's crazy how Illmatic's been out 25 years ago, yo. 25 years. So
Yeah,
for
I saw that. I saw that. I saw
yeah,
that. That came up on something recently, and I was like, dang, kind of making
25
me feel
years.
old. And maybe I was listening to stuff I wasn't supposed to be listening to.
Yeah.
but I'm like, yeah, I don't know. He's that dude. So
Uh,
yeah.
well, a matter
I
of
was looking for the date for the children's book, and
yeah.
it's entitled after one of my favorites of his songs. It's
Mm,
I Can. But
yes.
yeah,
Yes.
but so I think that's kind of dope. But there's no like
Date.
official release date. Yeah.
Got it.
So
Got it.
I don't
Um,
mix that one in the collection though.
yeah, I'm about to check on this Nas tape too, though. Another thing too, I have this. I'm gonna bring one of our early questions in of three things that people don't know about me. Everybody knows that I'm a Nas fan, but when I became a Nas fan is what people don't know, and it wasn't Illmatic. I wasn't a fan of Illmatic. That's one thing that people don't know about me. I was not a fan of Illmatic. Um, Illmatic was too obviously it was speaking a language that I'm not too experienced in the street lingo. I mean, born in New York, projects, all that, but drug talk and all that stuff wasn't in my vocabulary. And being young, um, around that time, '96, if it wasn't commercialized, like One More Chance or Jay Z or Nas, the with Lauryn Hill, If I Rule the World, I wasn't really listening to it. Illmatic was too much of a street album.
Hmm.
So I didn't start listening to Nas till I Am. So again, that's when I became a fan. I am was Hate Me Now. Um, Aaliyah, I know that Aaliyah song where she was featured on the joint with Timbaland. And also,
Anything
yes,
Aaliyah and Tim put out back then was dope. Like that's the truth.
yes. I gotta find it too, bro. I think it's gonna stop our show, but I don't care because the copyright situation it might stop us. But I'm gonna find it anyways, and I'm gonna try to play it. Yeah, but that's when I fell a big fan of Nas. Is when Hate Me Now came out. Um, that's when Nas had the freaking Gucci, not the Gucci, but the fur coat. Um, with Diddy on the couch, and I thought these were like superheroes to me. I was like, yo, they just got like Nas got this. He just spitting $1,000 bottles in the cameras, and yo, he's everything.
But to
So
be fair, when Illmatic came out, I don't think like anybody that's our age probably liked that album later, not when it came out. You know what I'm saying?
right,
Realistically, what average 10 to 12-year-old can relate to that
exactly, and I mean, right, because damn, that was like 12.
Yeah,
That's
he's like
crazy.
11 when now.
God damn, bro. That's still at least we were in the double digits, right?
Yeah, but I'm saying like realistically, anybody who says that that's their favorite album is probably because they listened to it later.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
so I'm just saying
He,
in our age,
he,
older like 40 and older maybe not, but for us in our age group.
right, right. Yo, I'm about to play this joint real quick. I'm just gonna play a skit and see if you remember it. Hold up.
Ever been in love? Yeah. Are you ready for something real?
Hold up, I'll fast
It
forward.
can't be fake. This ain't no game. Me, I won't stress you, but bless you, mentally and sexual. We both intellectual.
You know what I'm talking about
Can't
now?
forget how I met you. You thought I was the boxer. Prince not
Damn,
seen,
I'm
but
trying
I'm
to
the
pause
mom.
it. There you go. You remember what I'm talking about now?
Yeah, I remember that song.
Yeah.
For that.
You won't see me tonight. You won't see me tomorrow. I'll be gone Monday night. But anyways,
Oh man,
yeah.
that one didn't get. That one wasn't like. Yeah, you had to like really listen to the album to know that song.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because then another one was KISSING. I was a huge fan of that too. That was a track. KISSING.
Yeah, I think I know. Yeah.
Mm, oh, see, I'm gonna play. All right, I'm gonna play one more for you. That's the one that.
On a Nas kick now.
Yeah, yo, you got it. La 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 la.
Picture us married. You and me.
Yeah. So anyways, Nas coming out with the Lost Tape. I don't believe it has a date either. I checked on Google. I see nothing.
Yeah, I mean he's busy right now. I think he's on tour starting the 22nd.
With Mary J. Blige.
Mary J. Blige. Yeah.
Hold up. They said confirms the Lost Tape album release. Hold up. Let me see some more breaking news. In a post Instagram Tuesday afternoon, June 11th, Nas has holding a broken cassette that reads the Lost Tape. Oh, okay. No, there's no date. Okay. Well, anyways, hopefully that's gonna be coming soon. I'm looking forward to it. There's some other music I'm really looking forward to. I don't mean to go off topic, but I'm looking forward to that Rick Ross, Port of Miami 3 or 2. I know Drake is coming out now that the Raptors won the championship.
Did you see? Wait, since we're talking about this, I posted it on my Facebook because I thought it was hilarious. So they were making fun of Drake like the whole playoffs. How
Of course.
he was acting like he was part of the team.
Going to the tunnel and shit.
I
Yes.
was watching. I said, yo, he really was like really into it, like and walking out with the team, like he was part of the team, like he missed the layup. I was like, oh man, Drake is like, he is really, really bugging right now. I
Yeah.
don't know. Maybe he put out a big bet. I don't know. Maybe there was something invested there.
No, no. You know Drake is he sponsors or he's part owner of the Raptors.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. He has a percentage of the Raptors. That's why if you look at their jersey, they have the Oreo his label, the owl on their jersey.
Never paid attention to that.
Yeah, he's part owner of the Toronto. That's the face of, I guess, the organization.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he's doing some big things. I never didn't like Drake as a business person because I think he's this generation of Jay-Z. Real talk. If he does the move smart, if he doesn't get into his emotional bag, he could be the next. I wouldn't say the next billionaire, but at least this class billionaire. Jay-Z.
No, the potential for him is definitely there. I was just at first I was like, we're not talking about skills. We're talking about business potential.
Correct.
Okay. So
Oh yeah. No. I mean, popularity. I would say.
no, popularity, yeah, but
I
I
would
mean
say.
that doesn't. I mean, popularity is all you need now. It's not necessarily a talent.
Yeah,
Just up
yeah,
there,
yeah.
you know?
That's why I like J. Cole so much. And he came.
Real.
He is so
Right.
smart, man. And J. Cole is another one that will sneak by you, and you'll check his Forge list. Oh, Forge list. What's the damn list? Forbes list.
Yes.
He would sneak by. You would see him with $20 million within a year, whatever the case is, because the guy is so smart as well. Plus, look who's he's under, Jay-Z. So I mean, he's learning a lot. It's just he don't get with the gimmicks and the spotlight so much. My man looks like, if you look at J. Cole, he looked like a regular dude if he walks down the street. My man got dreads, busted pants, busted shirt.
Yeah, he rides a bike. He doesn't even have a car.
Exactly. And I'm not even a nice bike either. Not BMX bikes.
Killer bike.
Yeah, like them old fashioned with a little basket in the front. Like
The ones that when you ride up to the basketball court and you just jump off your bike and you got the dirt stuck in the handles. You got the dirt stuck in your handle.
facts. I mean, damn, at least clean the bike. You know what I'm saying? Like, but nah, he's just that humble. And I salute him, man. Like, I truly salute him. And when he came out with that song, Middle Child, it just makes so much sense. Because he came from, I'm in the essence, the way I rap, the way I do this, I do it like I'm in the 90s, but I'm repping for the 2010s. So he's the middle child, like, and he's still successful to this day. He just went platinum, double platinum off that Middle Child song. And Dreamville's 2 or 3 is coming out. So, oh my man, it's gonna be a dope time, especially the summer. Now that the summer's here, it's gonna be a dope summer with all this music coming out. I'm excited for her, for it. And how you feel about her? I know we going off.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I like her music.
You like her
I
music?
do like her music.
Yo,
I do.
never really listened. So
Really?
Nah.
Now, see, like on like my playlist, I have a lot of her music and
her.
her and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. She's pretty dope.
Word. I gotta take the chance to really like listen to her because listen to her.
Right? Like she got this song Focus. I mean, it's like super popular, but I like that song a lot.
Dope. I'm gonna definitely check it out. I know they got. I mean, SZA. They got some dope female R&B and rappers are coming out. I mean, shout out to my girl Cardi B. I know she can't really. She could rap, but she don't write her own shit. But it's fine. It's some good music coming out, and this all reflects back to just the Nas and how important it is to have good music to come out, yo. And just the fact that there's so much mumble as it is, it's good to hear like some true lyricists coming out. So again,
Let me tell you, Cardi B, since we're talking about
oh,
her, she has grown on me in a way that
so why you whispering?
I'm kind of embarrassed.
Oh,
She's kind she's kind of fantastic.
oh,
I,
oh. One
I
thing that we
talk
don't know about Sherry.
so much noise about Cardi
Yes, you
B.
did.
There's not a day
There's a
that goes
show.
by
I
that
got a
I
recording.
do.
No, I got a recording of her you trashing her.
Yes, I did. I mean, I trashed her so hard, but Cardi B has gotten me through the day. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, there's not a day that goes by that I do not listen to Cardi B.
Wow.
And I am gonna have to humbly bow down about this one.
Oh,
This
wow.
is a real thing that I have to admit to right now.
Okay, so which one had more of an impact? Nicki Minaj coming out or Cardi B coming out? Mm.
Um,
I'm talking about from your eyes, your perspective of how you felt about these girls when they first came out and how you bashed, like for example, you bashed Cardi at the beginning and then she grew on you. Did Nicki have that effect as well? Did you were opposite? What is it?
um, I like Cardi B better.
Mm.
Like listening to their lyrics, Cardi B, she's actually kind of dope. I never did the research. I don't know if she writes her own stuff. It sounds like she does, or at least somehow participates in the writing process. I know that most artists, if not all, do use, some type of, you know, help when it comes to writing their music
Right.
or, um, but I really enjoy her lyrics for the most part.
Right. That's what's up. I mean, I always was a fan of Cardi just because of her personality and she is who she is. Like, and she doesn't hide it. You know what I'm saying? But if you look at her right now, like she's growing. You don't see her too much in the cameras wilding out. You don't see reports on her wilding out on Instagram. I think her having her daughter, I believe her daughter name is Culture. Um,
Yes, it is.
yes, it's kind of humbled her a little bit. Or humbled her a lot. Um, I don't rock with the guy she's with. I mean, but that's her preference. I mean, the dude is
I mean, he embarrassed her on a very public level.
oh facts.
I mean, that's kind of like it's kind of messed up.
It is. It is.
Not to
And
say that, you know, most women don't go through that, but they do it mostly privately. To embarrass somebody publicly like that is it's harsh. Sorry, I'm pouring a glass.
no, I feel you. I already know. I already know what it is. Red wine.
Yes, yes, yes. It's life changing.
I dig it. I dig it.
Well, when you can't smoke marijuana, I mean, red wine is like,
Yeah. Well, you can. You just choose not to.
who can? When you, I mean, I guess I can.
You can. I mean, it's getting legal. It's getting legal.
It ain't legal in South Carolina though.
No, not yet. Not yet. Anyways.
Ooh, not yet.
No, I'm scared. To be straight up, I'm scared to smoke, man. I mean, I'm not in the urge of it, anyways. If I were ever to do it, it's just because it's right around me. It's recreational, like type thing. But
Well,
I'm
the thing is,
scared
I
to
don't really want
smoke.
to smoke because smoking is not really a thing for me. But like, so like maybe the what do you call it? The edibles.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
That would be kind of cool.
Ooh, but that's dangerous too. Remember, like they say you gotta like actually break into just like little bit of pieces and take it throughout the day. Like it's
I wanna learn the skill though. Like I love to bake, and I really want to learn how to bake edibles.
It's not that hard. Throw weed in a damn pot and mix it in chocolate or some shit.
No, but I mean in a way that it's like delicious and different, not, just like, oh, or some weed sprinkle, sprinkle, you know? 'Cause
Like do it like my man with the French. If it's magic. Yo, I mean, I would think it's like that. I mean, maybe it's not. I'm just thinking it's just like you just add that little remedy to it and call it a day. You put the same stuff in it, just throw a little weed in there, good.
Yeah.
I'm not promoting. Forgive me, guys. We are not promoting marijuana in any way
It's
possible.
an herb. It's nothing wrong with
There's
it.
nothing
I mean,
wrong with it. You're right.
people smoke cigarettes, and it's like that's a whole chemical process in somebody's plant, and
Facts.
like, come on now. I mean, people like we overdo it because the world has told us it's wrong. But I mean, really, what's so wrong about it?
Yeah.
What's so wrong? What's so different about it than drinking wine, which is fermented fruit, and
Right.
what's so different?
It is. I mean, I agree. At the same time, like I was referring back to, it's nothing wrong with it at all.
Too many studies have happened at this point for them to deny that there's really no reason why marijuana cannot be legal.
And matter
It
of
just
fact, it helps. It
it
helps.
does. It helps with anxiety. It helps
Correct.
with so many things that people are medicating for and not really getting any help because so many people, still are, committing suicide and things like that on these medicines. And these medicines actually make it worse. You know what I'm saying? And they tell you, oh, side effect, suicidal thoughts. Like, why would you want to take something like that?
Right.
It's just that these, they're making way too much money off of like meds and stuff like that. Just putting all this crap in our body. Like people would take a Tylenol without thinking about it. Don't know where it came from, what's in it, really nothing. I have a headache. I'm gonna take some Tylenol. But when it comes to marijuana, it's like, oh, I can't do that.
But
Like
but it's
my mama can literally get marijuana like med,
medical.
yes. And she won't keep taking the medicine that the doctor prescribed. And they done put her through so many medicines. It's not even funny.
Facts. But you know
And
why? You know the
she
biggest drug dealers we already know is the pharmacies. The doctors, the pharmacies, they get paid within each other. The government, they force all these commercials on you. By the way, hey, you depressed, here, take this pill, but there's a possibility you might lose a finger, your heart might stop, your toe might fall off.
it makes
Your,
me choke. You're so dramatic.
yo, your ear might just fall in half, like Mike Tyson bit into it. Like these things might happen, but hey, your depression is gone.
Like, oh, it's gonna cause heart disease, and then we're gonna prescribe you something else. It's gonna cause this, and it's gonna cause
Exactly.
that, and then that's gonna cause something else. And literally, it's like a cycle of things that you
And then
were
you got a
not
rack of
predisposed to
pills.
before.
You got a rack of pills.
Yeah,
Period.
and that's when you're on your pill. You have people with the Monday,
Exactly.
Tuesday.
Yes. My grandmother was on that shit, bro. And I'm like, yo, like, I could have, like, she used to take like almost 8 pills a day, yo, towards the end of, God rest her soul. My grandmother loved her to death. She had took like almost 8 pills, and I mean horse pills too. These motherfuckers was like huge. You got the small.
These people are the same people that won't take their daily vitamins though.
Right. I mean, dog, it's easy. Yes, it's expensive. I wouldn't say it's easy to take care of yourself because the world makes it expensive for you to take care of yourself. The healthy stuff, whatever the case is. Just recently, Tammy had found like an organic where they grow their own stuff. Like we got some stuff over here. We growing tomatoes. We growing like we got rosemary back here, oregano, all that stuff in the backyard. You try to grow your own stuff. And yes, when you go to other stores, you get the pure stuff. It's gonna be expensive, but that is the way to go because nowadays, like the eggs, the eggs. I seen the eggs like outside the fridge. I'm like, yo, the eggs is outside the fridge. Yeah, these are real eggs, so you don't have to put them in the fridge no more. The fake eggs, you had to put them in the fridge.
I'm not really a big egg person, so if eggs disappeared off the planet, I'd be okay with it. The only thing is I would have to learn how to bake without eggs. I
Yo, this is,
Like I really wouldn't care otherwise, other than other things that I eat that has eggs in it, you know.
right. I
So
mean,
anyway,
nah, I gotta have some eggs. I gotta have some eggs every once in a while. I won't eat it straight, but I have it every once in a while.
I mean it is very very rare for me to eat eggs.
Yeah. Well,
Like I cook them a lot because my kids love them, but I do not like eggs.
maybe because you cook them too much, that smell just kind of like blah.
You know, I'm just always terrified. Oh, something you don't know about me. I'm scared of eggs. I'm scared that I'm gonna crack open an egg and there's gonna be a chicken in it. I'm not lie. I'm saying that because I've experienced it to a point where there was like a feather like sticking out of the egg, and I'm like, that is disgusting. I wouldn't even like no lie, because I love deviled eggs. I do eat deviled eggs. Like I
Ugh.
cannot eat them. They're so good.
No, that's nasty.
Um,
I hate the
how is
smell.
that nasty?
I hate the smell of it.
Deviled eggs?
Yeah. I don't like the smell of it. I don't
They're
understand. I don't understand you putting the shell, like the egg, in the boiling water and let it like boil, and then you gotta break the pieces apart. And that smell when you break the pieces apart, it pisses me off in a way. Like I just don't like it. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever.
But you eat scrambled eggs.
I'll eat scrambled eggs though. Yes.
Like for me to eat like a scrambled egg or something, it has to be with something like grits or something.
Grits.
I love grits. Oh, down okay, so in South Carolina, they have these like, you know, it's like country here. And they have these like stone ground grits. They are so good.
Mm.
So good. But I hate oatmeal. Ugh. Could throw up
Yeah,
thinking about
I
it.
don't. I used to do oatmeal when I was a kid. Not anymore. I'm not an oatmeal person.
I think that's what the problem is when I was a kid, I didn't do oatmeal. You know, being from up north, it was cream of wheat. That's
Yeah.
what we ate.
Yeah.
And
Cream
I
of
like
wheat,
I
yeah.
like cream of wheat.
Yeah. It's the same to me. It's the same shit. But anyways, yo, so we gonna move on. Oh, something that you didn't know about me. Y'all can laugh if y'all want. Um, you know, I love R&B, right? But one song that I rock to, that I roll all my windows up, right? And I turn up to is shout out to Beyonce, yo. Dangerously in Love is my song, dog.
Facts. That is a good
Dangerously.
song.
Dangerously
Like
in
that
Love.
one.
I just like dum dum dum. I just I
Beyonce.
it's the beat. The beat goes hard, dude. The beat goes hard.
One of Beyonce's Before I Let Go. Now, granted, I know that this song is already a song, but her remake of this song, her rendition, is my shit.
What is it
Okay.
called?
Before I Let Go.
Oh, Before I Let Go. Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh, I like have to hear it at least 10 times a day. Like, my
Wow.
kids know it like the back of their hand because I play it so much, and like the dance and everything, I'd be like, do do do. Like, I mean, I know it was already a song, but it's like the way she did it. It's just like it just makes you feel like you're the shit when you hear it and you dance to it. It's like a necessary part of my day.
Mm, I feel you.
Necessary part of my day.
I feel you.
Yeah,
So
love that.
look, we gonna move on though before Sherry starts playing the song and starts dancing in the background or some shit.
I'll do that another time.
David Ortiz. If y'all don't know, David Ortiz is the big time slugger. One of the most popular, one of the most beloved players, baseball players in the league. He's very known, from Boston Red Sox player. Big time future Hall of Famer, World Series champion. He got shot in his
In
arm.
DR,
In-
okay? And everybody knows DR is the place not to go. If you have plans to go to DR, cancel them.
Yeah, well, he's Dominican. He's Dominican, so I mean that's his
Yeah, I know.
hometown. You don't think nothing of it. I mean, if you're American or whatever, I wouldn't recommend it. Not at this moment. But he went and he was partying. Looks like he came out of the club and somebody walked up on him and shot him twice in the back. Both of them went through. Thank God it didn't hit no arteries or anything like that. It was a clean shot. He survived. He's in stable condition. He got flown back to Boston the next day. They took care of him. The actual Boston Red Sox team took care of everything. And he's fine now. Well, anyways, investigation shown, okay, allegedly these two suspects were hired to kill this man for $77,500. Okay.
$7,500 to kill.
To
David
kill,
Ortiz.
yes, to kill David Ortiz. Okay, obviously.
You gotta come better than that.
Yeah. A matter of fact, excuse me, $7,800. Anyways,
That's such a random number.
it is. It's like, damn, did he find it in his couch or something? But anyways, come to find out, it was a drug lord. Okay, there's rumored suspect. Or allegedly there was a drug lord that hired these two men to kill this man because David Ortiz was sleeping with his wife. It's a side chick. So, yeah. And it comes to find out it was actually 6 suspects has been attainted because of this. Let me read a little bit of this stuff. According to Beasta, a group of criminals had charged 400,000 Dominican, which is 7,800, to shoot the former Boston Red Sox star. It led to planning of an attack and did not specifically who was paying for the shooting. 6 suspects has been detained, including the legal gunman, and connections to the attack of Ortiz, which took place at a bar in Santo Domingo on Sunday night. So it looks like nobody knows for sure who paid, but there's rumored to be a drug lord. Here we go. Great effects. They said that Ortiz's wife Tiffany stated Wednesday that Ortiz was making good progress towards his recovery in Massachusetts General Hospital. Asked patients and investigation continues. Yeah, so again, that's rumored that there was a drug lord. They also said that there could have been possibly a cop that hired him to kill David Ortiz. That's
not surprising in that region. Well, anywhere, honestly.
Right. So it's crazy, yo. This world is truly crazy for a beloved guy like David Ortiz. Does nothing wrong. Well, we don't know behind closed doors, but from being popular. I gotta show a picture. You know what? I should have brought out a picture. The guy that shot got his ass whooped right then and there, bro. The fans,
his entourage.
Yes, his fans. The fans that were there at the bars taking a picture with him. Soon as he got shot, they whooped his ass. He looks unrecognizable. If his mom came to the joint, they'd be like, "That's not my son." That's how bad they whooped him.
What would they say? They say what?
That's not my son. Like, that's what she would say, dog. It was just that bad. Sherry, it was bad. My man looked like he had 4 eyes without glasses. Like, my man just, one was here, the other not was here. It was bad. Looked like a cartoon character. Like somebody drew him up. It was really, really bad, bro. He was in a hospital. He had like the lips, like I'm talking about like somebody put cement in his lips, swelling.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was he got his ass whooped and he deserved it. But anyways, shout out. I'm just glad David Ortiz is okay. I'm glad he's well. I hope they find out who paid these guys. I guess the investigation is ongoing. They still trying to find who paid these guys. For it to be 6 suspects for $7,800. Yo, did anybody think, how much y'all getting for this split? Come on, guys.
Not even $1,200. It's like $11.50 or something like that.
Yo, let me do my calculations, yo. 12? All right. Real quick, real quick.
I just told you what it was, I
You
think.
did?
Hold on.
You got it? All right.
Hold on. I don't know if I got it right.
7 divided by.
It's 1,300. I was off.
1,300? Yeah, you were off. It's okay. Close enough. $1,300 per person. So you sacrifice your life in free life for $1,300. Bruh, come on, dude. I know Dominican Republic is pretty bad right now, but is it really that bad? Guess it is.
I mean,
I guess it
you
is.
know, every amount of money is different to everybody, you know?
Right. I mean, to find to find 7 dumb suspects to go ahead and do this, because you got to find, like, that's hard. I mean, maybe this world is pretty dumb, but I mean, I'm just saying, like, to find 7 like that, I mean, all together to be like, yeah, I do it, you know, like, I mean, I don't know. I
Well,
guess,
some dummies are spending the rest of their life in jail at the age of 25 years old for shooting my cousin and killing him last year for a few $100. So,
that's tough.
and
And
this
I,
is America. So, I mean,
yeah, and I know, and out of respect of your family and you, I know I never asked why, so I kept it
yeah,
quiet. But
crazy.
and I
I mean,
remember him as a
update, the trial happened and they were convicted and sentenced to the rest of their life in jail. Like
nice.
he said, the rest of your natural life. Like,
How
here's
many
the
suspects were they?
3.
God
It's
damn,
crazy,
man.
right? It's just crazy what people will do for a little bit of money, you know? I mean, I don't know. It's
Yeah.
absolutely insane.
Same thing happened to my uncle. I mean, I was a little kid. I don't remember too much of it, but from what everybody tells me, I was well loved by him. But my uncle got stabbed in front of a building for money, and I'm thinking it was like $20 because they were trying to rob him for money. I guess of what he was wearing, they thought he had money on him. He only had $20. He got killed for $20. So this world is like that's why I'm getting my peace. I'm getting my peace this year. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely getting my peace this year. And you could just never. I'm planning never to use it, but it's always great to have it just in case. You know what
Hmm.
I'm saying? I mean, it's just you just never know. You just want to make sure you want to protect your family. You want to make sure that everybody's right. You know, everybody's good. I'm not gonna ever be that guy to carry that shit on my hip. You know, I just feel like if you carry it,
But you can. You live in Texas. Gosh, that's so
yeah,
awesome. I wish I could.
yeah,
Wish I
yeah, yo,
could. 'Cause I would.
I could see Sherry now. Your ass looking like Desperado, man. You have a gun on your boot. You have a gun on the side, on your thigh. I'm like, yo, this girl got a gun everywhere.
I'm talking about, I'll be
Try me.
walking around here looking like straight Laura Croft up in this
Facts. I'm like, she'd be like, yo, try me, nigga. Try me, nigga. Go ahead.
I'd be like, and I do know how to use this. Thank
Facts.
you.
Grab my wrist one more time. Watch what happens, dog. Go ahead, dog. Go ahead, dog. You gonna lose a toe up in this motherfucker, dog. You did.
I know there's plenty of people who are happy I ain't have one on me at times. She
Uh,
look like she's ready to give me one.
you the type you like Craig. You'll pick up a brick quick and take a nigga out, bro. I'm like, cuz, yo, Sherry,
I have
yo.
gotten so much better though.
You do.
I
You
really
did.
have.
You did.
I'm civil, you know.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm
It's
always
a whole lot more to take me there.
I always known for you to be the laughable. Like you love to laugh. You know what I'm saying? I don't ever known you to be snapping at, snap off, but uh,
No, it has to be for a real reason,
right.
for me to nut up. But I will though,
I
you
feel
know.
you. I know you will. Don't snap at me though. I'm good. But let's see. We're gonna get into the man cave, y'all. These man cave questions, I kind of like. I was taking throughout the week. I was just bumping into certain questions that was really really good. And yes, I did take it from some people and some podcasts. So my first question to you, Sherry. Okay, this is man cave. I'm gonna come up with a little like. It's gonna be a drop. I'm gonna have some drops, yo. It's gonna be like the man cave. Okay. This is the man cave question. If you could write to your younger self, what would you say?
I should have thought about this because I knew you were gonna ask me this question.
Facts.
I don't know. I don't. You know what I would tell? There's so many things I would say. Don't do this. Don't do that. Don't make that right. Don't do. It's like don't speak to him. Oh, God.
Yo, what's
You
your
know,
number one
it's
though?
so easy. I
What's your
know.
number
I was about
one?
to say it's so easy to say if you could go back, what you would do and what you wouldn't do.
Right.
And but
Of course, I
a
already know
lot
what
of
you're about to say. I already know what you're about to say. What all this stuff that when you went through is what made you the person you are today. It made.
don't be speaking for me.
I'm just saying. That's what you're about to
But
say.
if I had to go back and give myself some advice, it would be financial advice. Because those are things that our generation in particular, we really weren't educated on credit and things like that. I would have made, granted, I would have made different financial decisions. I think making different financial decisions would have made me make different personal decisions, if that makes sense.
Right.
So probably financial advice is what I would have given myself.
I'm not gonna piggyback on that because you already took that. Because that's mine. I would have focused more on my credit. Getting that, like, don't buy that Circus City credit card. Don't buy that Best Buy credit card. Don't buy that Ultima that costs $480 a month. Working for Sprint, which is sales. There's a possibility you might lose your job. Your money fluctuates up and down. Those things I would definitely have wrote on that piece of paper. But more importantly, I would have started my business early. I would have started focusing, okay, what my mind state would have been like, what am I going to own? What is going to be mine?
Yeah.
And focus on that. I'm not going to say that I would have went to school because I'm not a school person. So no, I would have not went to school. I would have not went to college.
A lot of these people that own these big companies, they didn't go to school.
No. All you need to know is that street mentality. If you have a street mentality, I think you in a good place because you have to keep your ears to the streets of what people want. If you getting into that type of business, I'm talking about technology. I'm talking about pretty much everything. I mean, you can't have a business, restaurant, clothing line.
I would have told myself to invest in Amazon.
Facts. Yo. Yes.
Invest in Amazon while you can invest for 30 cents.
Yes. I would have bought like over 150 shares, cuz.
Oh, yeah, for real. Like, go ahead, just give Amazon $500. Like a long time ago, boy. I was sitting on a whole lot more.
Or I would have done some. I would have done something fun. I would have went on ahead and wrote all the championships of every team that's about to win a championship, and I placed my bets on Vegas, on every goddamn team. Yo, this person about to win the championship. This person he's about to win Finals MVP. He's about to win Finals MVP. Yeah. I would have been, they would try to investigate me. They'd be like, how does he know something is special about this guy? We got to take him in. We got to pick his brain, I don't know, whatever. But anyways.
The second thing I would have told myself is learn how to say no. I struggle with that.
What, helping people with me?
Yeah, and I literally don't know how to say no. Like people will say, ask me to do something. Like I overextend myself a lot of times
Right.
because I don't know how to say no.
Mm,
And still at my age now, I'm trying to get to the point and being comfortable with using that word.
mm. Yeah, no, no. I mean, that's understandable. I know me personally, my personality back in the day was, I was really gullible. You already know me, Sherry. So I mean, I'm not. I'm talking to a mirror. But in the end of the day, like I was just fun and all about, yeah, let's go with it. But there was something, I always had that level though. I did have that. I had that my mom in the back of my head that stopped me a lot of times for going too far. With certain things. When money got tight, you know what I'm saying? Like almost selling. Those things like that, I thank God. I thank God for my mother being in the back of my head telling me, what the hell are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Because I would have been, imagine me being in jail. I am too pretty to go to jail. First and foremost, okay? I would have not made it. I would have turned to one of those guys with the shirts between, hi, hello.
Stop it. Stop. Stop it. Stop it. Because I can almost see it. Don't do it.
Hey, guys. How's everybody doing today?
With your bandana tied up here. Hey, Puerto Rican papi. I can't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, that's terrible. I'm so glad that that's not your story.
Oh my God, I would have not made it. Oh man, I couldn't even write a book. I couldn't even sit down to write a book. Oh my God.
You are terrible.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
snap. Yo, forgive
You're
me.
terrible.
All right. Let me chill. Oh man, I needed that tear. So let's move on. Man cave. Man cave. And I'm gonna have my rant at the end about this little pony thing. Another man cave question. About to get serious. Should we get serious or should we get biggest fear? What's your biggest fear in life? Before we get into
My
the fun.
biggest fear in life is the opposite, death. I haven't accepted it yet.
Mm.
It's terrifying to me. The thought of it is terrifying to me. So I guess that can go along with things you don't know about me. Is that it's terrifying to me. And tight spaces or the feeling of being restricted.
The feeling of feeling restricted.
Yeah, like I can't move. Like I can't do what because I'm like so like free. I like to move the way I want to move when I want to move. I don't like to ask for permission to do nothing.
Right.
And the loss of freedom is terrifying to me.
That's dope. My biggest fear is not death. I guess I'm saying that because of the fact that, obviously I don't want to go. I mean, I got kids to live for. I got a wife. I got, a promising future. I got things that I'm truly still aiming for, and I got goals that I still want to achieve. But it's not a fear. If I were to go, that's fine with me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, maybe God said, you know what, you serve your purpose. Was it to bring those two little ones on, in this world because they're going to be something promising into this world? Fantastic. If it was just to have my sperm, then that's fine.
What? Oh my God.
To maybe give some advice to some other people to spark their brain for something amazing that they do in this world, that's fine with me too. Um, for me not to be free, for me not,
Hmm.
for me not to be being in jail, being incarcerated, being away from the love and support, being in a place that,
Did you see Marcus's comment? Not to cut you off.
what do you
His
say?
biggest fear is LeBron joining Golden State.
Oh my God, his biggest fear. He owned before lights out, and Foy said, "Sherry, to avoid rent and spoons." Oh my God. Okay, I'm done. All right. Damn, I'm knocking my headphones off. No, but to be incarcerated, not be free to do what I want to do, not be able to have options to get into new things, to be up against the wall, not just being myself. That's my biggest fear, not being myself. I
Hmm.
have to be somebody else.
I mean, that's so depressing to me, even the thought of it.
Was that?
Um, I said that's so depressing to me, even the thought of it. Um, Not, being able to do me. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Um, I just like it. I like being free, and like when I start feeling like trapped, that feeling of being trapped, and that's how I felt in my marriage. Reason why, big reason why I got divorced is I just felt trapped. I was lost. Like it's like, oh, I'm so lost. Like, I lost myself trying to, be somebody's wife,
Right.
and who I was just was not like a like nobody cared. Like who
Right.
cares? Who
Right.
cares who you are?
Yeah. And yeah, so that's our biggest fears, guys. I see Marquis' biggest fears is LeBron going to Golden State. That would never happen.
Tom
Also,
Brady never retiring.
never retiring. He will retire because when the Jets get to him and sack him and he loses his head, he has no choice but to retire after that. Yeah. So, by the way, shout out to the JETS Jets. I see the mini camps. I've been watching all the mini camps. Everything. Le'Veon Bell's looking good. Sam Darnold is looking good. Doing some things over there. So, compared to these other guys, whatever. The Browns looking good too. And I don't know, man. I don't know what's up with your boy, yo. I don't know why the Philadelphia Eagles signed Carson Wentz, but whatever. We're not gonna get
Let's
into
not
that.
start talking about that. Let's just wait
We're
for
not.
the NFL,
Yeah, yeah.
please. Because
We'll wait.
that subject, I
Hmm.
would probably start talking about that
Forever.
for and we don't want to do that.
Yeah, yeah.
So move on.
All right. So, last final man cave question. It's a fun one, guys. Okay. I heard this. Don't take this to offense to, certain people might be like, I
Oh
can't
my
believe we
gosh, we
talking
are
about
so
this.
grown.
We grown. All right, guys, we are grown. This is part of life. I am still, okay. Anyways,
You have two babies, okay?
yes, I have two, and
Grow
that's
up.
my final two. Um, is do you have to have an orgasm to enjoy sex?
As a woman, I will say no, you do not. For a man, I think
Yes,
yes. Hmm.
yes.
I think for a woman, the answer is no. I think, do we like to have them? Yeah, but the truth is that we get some of our best ones by ourselves or through oral, and that's the truth.
I think from a man l- trying to keep a woman, I feel like I have to provide that.
Most men do, but at the end of the day, sometimes women are just like, depends on the woman. Yeah, the thing about it is, and you have to understand people's love languages,
Right.
in order to really be able to um have good sex with somebody. Like you have to be able to understand their body and understand their mind and to what they like and what turns them on. Because for me, no, I don't always. Now, do I want to get one every once in a while? Hell yeah, I do. But every time it's not necessary. And then there's other things like oral sex. Obviously, with oral sex, you're gonna want to get one, you know. And but yeah, I don't know. I think that it depends
Right.
in on individual basis.
Right. I think
But
it's
for a man, it's absolutely necessary. It is just how you guys are wired.
yeah, it's natural. I mean, it's like we filled up with so much in the sack. It has to be released, or it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. Okay, it's like an explosion. Oh, this brings a fun fact. You know, there's a Florida, there's a Florida girl that got arrested, uh, for she got into an argument with her boyfriend, and she got mad so much with the boyfriend while she was arguing with the guy that she grabbed his testicles and squeezed it, squeezed it until he started bleeding.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Bleeding from where? His testicles?
Yes.
Oh my
I'm like,
gosh.
bro, what the hell? I'm like, yo, there's people out there like that. I mean, obviously, you got people trying to kill other people for $1,300. You got people that do this too. Yeah, she got arrested, got into an argument with the boyfriend. She grabbed the boyfriend's testicles and started squeezing it. And so, like, like my man pushing her off, trying to do everything. Like she had like the pit bull grip on him.
That's crazy.
That is crazy, y'all. But yeah, that was Donkey of the Day of on Charlemagne Breakfast Club that this girl got arrested for. That was crazy. But anyways, yeah, I feel like for a man, our main objective, unless we don't like the girl, we don't care less. Our main objective is to give that off with the girl first, even if it's to cheat it. See, I call it cheating.
Sometimes y'all
No, I call it
frustrate
cheating.
yourselves.
No. It's a chess. It's chess for us. It's a huddle. It's like you gotta talk to your teammate. Like, yo, how you gonna perform today? Like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta either get that off, right? Get that off first, and then you good. But you gotta get that off early, because you don't want to get that off too late, and then there's no coming back. You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta get that off early. Go in, right, and be like, yeah, you good, right? But if you want to like get that first and know like, all right, I want to be successful here, I want to win, we gotta do the foreplay, right? Boom, 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 right? She good, she got it all. Okay, cool. It's the best time anyways, because it's the ocean right now. This is Atlantic Ocean at this moment, okay? And I'm trying to go swimming, okay? Boom, right? Get ours, okay? And I'm talking toes curling, one of those, like the eyes roll behind the head, and then boom, everybody's happy. See, it's a chess game. It's like, how do you want to work this play here? It's football. It's basketball. How you want to work this play? We gonna do it this way, that way, or that way. Now it depends. You gotta either, it just varies. It varies every night, okay? But you gotta keep it spontaneous as well, because the same thing is it's corny. Whatever. Whatever.
So fun fact, okay?
Yeah.
So my sister was doing something with my mom the other day, and she came across my 2000 Tallwood yearbook. I haven't looked at that book in a really, really long time. And I low-key hated everybody. She was sending me pictures of stuff that I had written in the yearbook, and I was like, I was low-key crazy. Oh my God. Like, and the crazy thing is a lot of the people that I like did not like, apparently, like, I don't even remember them like that.
Oh, you
But
wanna
they impacted me so much in high school. That's crazy, right?
name drop? Oh.
Hold on, let me look. Hold on.
Yo.
Hold on, let me see.
Oh man, that's funny, dude.
And my track picture was atrocious. Oh my god.
Oh man, I remember track. I don't know
I
why
don't
the
even know
hell I
how to
was
say her
doing.
last name. But apparently I don't want to say what I called her because y'all gonna think I'm crazy. Jessica Sefcik. She was a year over me. She was class of 2000. Sefcik.
I don't know.
Sefcik.
I don't.
Jessica Sefcik. I'm sorry. If anybody knows her, I do apologize.
Not really.
Um, I called her some really bad things in my yearbook, and the
Keep
the
knocking.
twins, Amanda and Alicia,
Huh?
the twins, Amanda and
Oh
Alicia.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, they were a little bougie. They were super
I,
bougie.
I no, they just thought they was better than everybody because they was light skinned and they were twins, and it was just something in their
Ain't
mind
they
that they
had a
just thought.
cousin too that also went to
Hmm.
the same school? They always hanged out with each other. It was a trio.
Well, I called them something not nice too in my yearbook. I don't know. I really cannot recall what these girls did to me, but apparently I did not like them
Mm,
at all, not even a little bit.
mm.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stop there. But there's my sister sent me, and I'm sure there's more. I don't have the book in front of me. She was just taking like pictures.
That's.
I was low key crazy. Like I cannot believe I wrote all that stuff
I
in your
never,
book.
I never really had any beef with anybody in
But
tall.
neither did I. And I guess like if I did, I kept it to myself.
Right. Like I mean, there's some people I stayed away from. Like, oh,
Well,
I'm
low
sorry,
key, what's her name? And I love her.
fam.
I adore her. I never had an issue with her, but she had an issue with me because of you.
Oh, I already know.
Yes. I
I
was
already
like,
know.
really? Like, get over yourself already?
I already know. I tell you this. A person that didn't like me, and I didn't know about it, and I could care less if LJ didn't like me.
Mm-hmm.
And your boyfriend, Mike.
Michael.
Mike. Yeah. What is it? Freckle Mike.
Vegans. Don't call him Freckle
It
Mike.
was Freckle Mike.
No,
Okay,
it's not.
he
Don't
was
call him
Freckle.
that.
He was. That's what I called him back then. Okay, and that's what I called him now. No, I'm not gonna call him that now, Mike. You know what I'm saying? Not against him. I'm like, I understood. I understood. But at the same
Mm-hmm.
time, it's like, bro, like, you with her? Like, chill, calm down. Like, what was the whole issue? Because I'm still hanging around. Like, my man's, calm down. And then at the same time, I'm like, you have that issue. We could have fought. You were bigger than me. You could have won. Like if
I'm
you want to
serious.
take it there, I'm just saying you could have caught the fade.
Because that's not necessary.
It wasn't, but back then it was like if you had an issue, you already know. If you had an issue, stop talking and gossiping like girls. Like you could have just said, yo, I don't like you hanging around my girl like that. I'm like, well, we friends still. So either
You know
deal with
what's
it or
so
not.
crazy? Is I think about people who I used to hang with so tight, like Valencia and Rakaya.
Yeah.
And I never thought like we would be like I thought that those was gonna be my best friends for like the rest of my life.
Yeah. I mean, you and me both, son. Like Jordan and Brandon,
Jordan, yeah, like
like they non-existent now. Like I know Jordan
hmm
to be married and has a kid. And matter of fact, Ayana, his first, yo, she's going to prom next year.
hmm yeah, because
Crazy.
no, it's not. I mean, if you think about it, I mean, we
I know.
it's 2019. That's accurate.
Yeah, it is. But still, just the thought. I looked at her pictures. I'm like, oh my God, she looks just like Vashawn. And I'm like, man, that is amazing. She is gorgeous. I'm just so glad that it's so.
Gosh, what does Jordan look like now?
Jordan looked. Last time I seen, he looked like he was receiving. My man was his hair was just going Like he was catching a football pass.
First
to
of all,
touchdown.
let's be clear. Jordan already looked like a whole grown person.
He
He was
did.
15.
He did. He looked like LeBron James when he was coming out of high school.
Like, he looked like a whole grown person at 15 years old.
He
Like, who does
did.
that?
I remember he had a mustache. He cut his whole goatee and he had a mustache. He looked like a cop. He looked like one of them cops.
He was just somebody that grew into adulthood like hella fast. Like he was like those guys on Jordan was like those guys on all these movies where they be going to college, you
Right.
know, on like Step Up and stuff.
Right.
And they look like grown men, but they're supposedly 18, you know, just getting out of high school. It's like, what?
Yo, he be going to the liquor store and he don't even have to show ID. No, you good,
Yeah.
bro. You want to see my ID? No, you good. Like damn, Jordan get all the alcohol. But anyways, yeah, man.
That's funny.
So it's crazy how just time flies and yeah, man. I mean, yeah, it happens, dog. I can't knock it. It happens. It is what it is.
Yeah, that time flew by so fast. So fast. Like, so fast.
Wow.
I mean, that 2000 yearbook was like almost 20 years ago.
That's amazing. I can't believe we couldn't. I knew we wasn't gonna be able to do so. That 10-year anniversary crap. I knew people wasn't gonna attend. I knew that joint was gonna be bust. But I told Fuego, and he was like, "Yo, would you ever go?" And I said no. And yeah, I'm still
Why
there.
wouldn't you go? I think if somebody put it together and if it was like,
A small gathering.
I mean, because
wouldn't-
at this point, 10 years is gone. It'd be 20 years now, because 10 years is gone. 10 years is
gone.
gone.
it's
But
not
like
even gone. It's gone.
a 20-year reunion would be kind of fly. God, I cannot believe it would be 20 year would be the next one.
Yo, that's wild, dog.
It is, but a 20-year class reunion would be fly. That would be dope.
It would be.
Somebody should put that together.
Yeah, but it would. It would
We
have
should
to
put that together. Stay to the point. Radio should put together that. That would be fly. I'm up to the challenge. That would be dope.
It'd be like a reality show, bro. It'd be like a fucking. Fam, we would have to have like a separate room where people talk in front of the camera, like, "This bitch is here. I can't believe she's here. Oh my god."
That would be so. Oh my gosh, like a confession
A
room.
confession
Shut up.
room,
This is
bro.
all great ideas. We should. We should totally do that. That would be so great. That would be fantastic. Oh man.
I can't believe you're really trying to get people together from Tallwood, dog. Like I don't know, man. I don't know if people do have to. Maybe people might have to close some chapters here, like some issues. You know who added me, and I couldn't believe that. Like apparently, there's been mad people adding me from Tallwood, right? Like old faces, like people I don't never was friends with. We just known each other from other people, other relationships. Like what's my girl's name? Zelia. What's her name? Azalea. She used to hang out with damn man, I forget names, bro. She used to hang out with Jermaine. She used to hang out with Nadia. Nadia. She used to hang out with Nadia. She the light skin. She used to hang out with Nadia. Zelia. What's his? Forgive me. And she's on my Facebook now because I added her. I don't have no. But what it is that whole relationship turned left, or whatever little relationship of us knowing each other was because of that whole situation with her and Jordan. You know, like all that kicked off, and it was just like, yo, this. All of a sudden now people want to add, you know, hey, yo, you know, everything is all good. We cool or we straight type thing. I don't know. To get all that together is just it'd be super weird. I don't know if it's entertaining enough. I mean, if we make it entertaining, I think people will come just for the entertainment part of it. For the
I
crowd,
think it would be great. I mean, imagine like the eyes when people see that I'm with Nikolai. I mean, that's like,
yo,
what
I'm gonna
the
be
fuck?
straight. I'm be straight up. I'll be straight up. When you mentioned Nick, I thought you meant Nicholas, not Nikolai.
Nikolai.
Nicholas was Nicholas Christian. You know what I'm talking about? Nicholas Christian, it was cause this. All right, I'm gonna take it back a little bit. When we first talked about this, right, of you talking to Nikolai, right, but you said Nick, I automatically assumed Nicholas Christian, and that's when I said, "Yo, I don't know about Duke," cause he was a cornball to me back then. That's who I thought you would talk about. Nikolai. Now I know Nikolai. He seemed like a cool guy. Me and him never really truly went into a good like a conversation, but he's always been a cool, laid back dude for the most part since we've been in high school. So
Right.
that's a different story. That's cool. But when we first spoke about this, I thought you talked about him. So
You know,
that yeah.
was
I
so
just
when I
wanted
was
to correct.
mentioning
I
the
just wanted
yearbook-
to yeah. Go ahead. My bad.
I was mentioning the yearbook, and I don't remember having a thing for Nikolai. Like I don't. But according to my yearbook,
You did.
I did.
You
It's
did.
like, and I was like I remember seeing him around the neighborhood and stuff, but we didn't hang with the same people,
Right.
So like,